Hi everyone, welcome to day 22 of the 31-day beginner guitar course. Hopefully you got on okay with the finger picking in the last lesson. Today we're going to look at the song The Man Who Sold the World by David Bowie. Let's get into it. So the riff in this song sounds like this. And we've basically got a technique called a bend, where we push the string up and it achieves a new note. Let's first start by learning how to do that. When we bend a note on the guitar, most of the time when you do it, you use your third finger, your ring finger. Put your ring finger on the second fret of the third string, the G string. And then once your finger's there, we're going to also put our other two fingers on the same string, but just behind this finger. So you could put them back a little bit, or they could all just spread out, whatever feels good. And then our third finger's job is just to stay in between these two metal bars. When we start to push up, what happens a lot of the time is your finger kind of escapes the note and starts moving towards the bar. And that's when you start losing the sound of the note. So focus on just keeping that third finger within the two bars. And then your other two fingers' job is to push up. They're the fingers that give you the strength to bend the string. And then what we do is we pick the string and then push up towards the next string. We're looking for something like that. So pick the string and then push up and then bring it back down. It's like my wrist pushes up and takes a little bit of strength, so put a bit of strength into it. And then when we look at tablature, we get an arrow that goes up. Sometimes it also comes back down. That's what you want to look at, and when it goes up, we push the string up, and when it comes back down, we want to keep the pressure on and bring the note down. So the bend in The Man Who Sold the World sounds like this. You pick the string, then push it up and bring it back down. You'll see on the tab, the arrow goes up and then back down. So pick the string and then push it up and bring it back down. So I don't ever pick it again. It's just my left hand. Pick, up, down. We're looking for that. Let's try and replicate that. The rest of the riff's quite easy. So we're going to start with that third finger on that second fret, and we're going to pick the string 3 times with the second fret. 1, 2, 3. Then we take our fingers off for a second. Play that string open, the third string, the G string. Then we go back onto 2. Pick it, bend it up and down. Then finally we finish with an open on that string. So it's all on that G string, that third string. So it's 2, 2, 2, open, little gap, and then 2, bend it up and down, open. So that whole riff sounds like this. 2, 2, 2, open. 2, up, down, open. And it does that 6 times in the intro. Practice doing that over and over again. And then the chords in this song are A. We've done that before, so refresh your memory on A. Then D minor, which we've also done before. That's a nice chord progression because your middle finger doesn't move, your second finger's in the same place, and your third finger just moves over 1 fret. So A to D. Try and keep those 2 fingers down, your second and third finger. Don't take all your fingers off. Then we've got an F. Again, a really nice chord progression because your middle finger still hasn't moved. It's in the second fret. And yeah, you could still be doing your F without the bar. Fingers are getting a bit stronger now. Try and bar the first 2 strings. That's just for your F. Then we've got a C chord. So from an F, that's a nice chord progression. Your first finger's in the same place. Just practice moving your second and third fingers together. And then the final chord we're going to do is a little bit strange. We're going to basically play a D chord But instead of playing it here, we're going to move it back 1 fret. And we're also going to only hit 3 strings. And this we're going to call C sharp. So it's got one kind of random chord in this song, and we're going to call it C sharp. So it's a D chord, just move back 1 fret. So instead of doing it here, this is a D chord. We're going to just move back 1 fret and then bring your hand down even further and hit 3 strings. And then we've got a few strumming patterns in The Man Who Sold the World. In the verse, we're going to go down, up, down, up, up, down, up. So down, up, down, up, up, down, up. We're playing 1 and 2 and. We're going to miss the 3 and then we're going to come back in on the up, which is the and, 4 and. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we're just missing 1 strum. You can tell that if you look at the music because it's a load of 8th notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then when it gets to the and, there's a tie that goes over to the 3rd beat. That's what tells us to miss that strum. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And we can do that strumming pattern for the whole of the verse, other than there's 1 bar with just 2 strums of A. 1, 2, and we're going to strum them both down. So yeah, have a look at the music and see if you can figure out when we're going to strum those 2 strums of the A. Using the music will really speed up your learning, so make sure you get the music in front of you. So I'll just do a quick playthrough of the verse and I'll shout out the chords. So let's start with an A. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 4 and. Then D minor. Then A. And then F. Then C. And then A. 1, 2, D minor. Hopefully you notice those 2 bars of A, 1, 2. See if you can get that playing along, rewind it and see if you can master those 2 bars. Comes around quite quick. Then in the chorus, we've got 2 strumming patterns. One of the strumming patterns is quite easy. We're just going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Strumming down, up every single time. We're not going to miss any beats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It does that on all the chords other than the C sharp. When we're on the C sharp, we're going to do a strumming pattern that we learned in one of the previous lessons, which was down, down, up, down, up. Take a look at the music and see if you recognise it from what we learnt before. The rhythm looks the same, but we've now just got a C sharp above the bar. So you want to try and remember what these rhythms are looking like. Go over that strumming pattern one more time. So over C sharp, we're going to go down, down, up, down, up. And remember, we've only got to hit 3 strings. So let's play the chorus in the same way. I'll shout out the chords. We're starting with a C chord. And remember, on all the chords other than the C sharp, we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. C sharp, we're going down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. C. C again. C one more time. 1, 2, and then we're going to F. C sharp. Down, down, up, down, up, F. Back to C. Then F. And then C sharp. It's quite tricky, that is, so rewind the video and even slow it down and try and get the chord progressions first and then finally try and mix in the strumming patterns. You might even do it first time, but no pressure if you don't. Finally, I'll just play the verse and the chorus all the way through. See if you can follow along. 1, 2, 3, 4. make sure you download the music so you can follow along with the whole of the song. And yeah, get used to looking at the music and the notation and also looking at the chord names. It'll speed up learning things in the future. Good luck with that. In the next video, we're going to learn power chords. So head to that video now and yeah, go practice.